Oh, baby, can we sit down and talk for a minute? I know that you got a few things we need to work out. Oh, yeah. You can spare me all your sorry details and enough of all your lies. In my silent cry, I need a man that's gonna do me right. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. I'm looking for someone to satisfy. When I think of your love, it only makes me stop and wonder truly why. Oh, why? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I need a good man to fill me up. I need a good man to give me love and 5 miles to empty. My heart is running low. I need a good man to fill me up. I need a good man to give me love and we spend so much time. We're always fighting, desperately trying for love. We know it won't last much longer. Oh no, baby. It's such a waste of time when we're praying now. Some are saying that we won't last much longer than a day. No, 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 no. I'm looking for a man to do me right. Oh, I'm looking for someone who's gonna satisfy. It always makes me stop and wonder truly why. Oh, why? Oh, yeah, yeah. I need a good man to fill me up. I need a good man to give me love, baby. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Y'all give me, y'all let me know who sings that song. I just went on a whole little moment, darling. I felt the spirit. Y'all let me know who sings the song, and I'll give you a shout out next week's review. Give me the name of the artist. Um, Give me the name of the album, what year it came out, and the name of the song. Give you a shout out next week's review. Now, speaking of shouts outs or whatever, I wanted to give a shout out to a few people from last week. Now, last week the song that I was singing was Justin Timberlake, "Cry Me a River." And I asked for the year, all that came out, the name of the artist, the name of the song, and I also asked for give me the name of the artist and another and the person that artist was in a relationship with, which is another artist. And the person that was in a relationship, Justin Timberlake was in a relationship with Britney Spears, and it didn't last for too long. And I also wanted them to name one of her hits. And so many people name "Oops, I Did It Again," "I'm a Slave for You," etc., etc. And so let me give a shout out to, let's see, Building Black Wealth. Shouts out to you. I love you much. Let's see. Shouts out to Holly Trammell. Legendary. I love you so much. Stephanie McNeil, thank you for the package, love. I love it. Shouts out to KB. Shouts out to you. Uh, and my girl Taiwan Car, TIWANCARR. Type that in on YouTube and her channel will pop up. Okay, so moving on to this episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's see what the hell happened, y'all. I threw my damn notes somewhere. Um. Okay, so it began with Let me find my notes. Shit. Damn it. Every time I try to be. Oh, the help is still in Jamaica. So they're still in Jamaica. So we got Carly, we got Dime, we got Melissa, we got Mimi, and we got Tammy. And they're all they're trying to surf. They're trying to get their big booties up on boards, and it's just a flop. So they all go back down on the beach and they sit and talk and shoot the shit. Dime, Dime is just on cloud nine right now because she never thought in a million years, y'all, that she would be the one to get married. After all the stuff I done did, all the men I done been with, all the hotel rooms I done busted out, I never would have thought that I would be the one to get married. So Dime, she's the one that's engaged to Sean, and we like Sean. He's a good guy. And hopefully everything works out with them. Um, it's definitely a beautiful situation seeing them together, I guess. And I'm very happy for Dime Peace in this moment. But they started talking about Jock, and Dime feels like Carly is in love with Jock. And for the most part, I pretty much agree. I think that Jock and Carly belong together. Petty King and Petty Queen. They definitely need to just be together and just accept the shit and move on because they're much better together. We better. You know we're better together. We better. You know we're better together. Let me know who sings that song. And I'll give you a shout out next week's review, okay? How about that? I'll let you know. I'll give you a hint. It's a group. How about that? We better. You know we're better together. Yes. So anyway, Carly disagreed. She was just like, no, I just want to be with C's. I feel like Jock is too immature. He's hurt me too bad. And all this other kind of stuff. And I'm just like, well, ain't y'all hurt each other? Ain't y'all done did things to each other? So it's just like, Carly, shut up. So, moving on from that, we got Mimi. And the whole time they're talking about Jock, Mimi gets up and leaves. She has a conversation. So, apparently, Mimi done got a phone call. And she done found out that Joseline been hanging around her daughter. Now, Mimi specifically said that she did not want Joseline, she didn't want that bitch. She didn't want Joseline around her daughter. After everything she's did, after everything she said. So we found out Joseline been around her daughter. She been playing house, etc., etc. Apparently it was Eva that called Mimi. Said, yeah, child, I'm having fun over here. My stepmama Joseline over here baking cookies, etc., etc. So, Mimi's upset. She catching the plane smoking right back to Atlanta because she got to handle some things. And since she can control what that man do in his house. But okay. So, let's see. So Mimi ends up talking to Stevie J. And Stevie's doing his whole cool shit, how he usually does, and he's just like, Mom, Mimi, calm down. I mean, just calm down. I mean, I got this or whatever. I mean, this is my house. It's Joseline. You know she my baby mama just like you is. Yada. Mimi was just like, you let that bitch around my daughter when I specifically told you not to? Now I'm going to have to go to court. And I'm going to have to bring Eva into court. Because of you, because I specifically asked not to have my daughter around that bitch, around that Puerto Rican jumping bean. I told you. Steve was just like, you know what, Ma? I mean, I feel you, but that whole cool shit. He just want to trying to make impact, trying to make a noise. It's all about a noise. Um, and he was just sitting there looking at Mimi like she boo boo the fool, and he really didn't have anything to say to her. He was just like, I mean, do what you got to do, Ma. So Mimi ended up walking off, and she was like, "You gonna play house with her and all this kind of stuff after what she said about you?" And apparently Stevie understands that um, Mimi and them have had their issues and all that, but he has forgiven Joseline. But he understands that ain't nobody else forgiven Joseline for the rape allegations. So yeah, this is some serious stuff. But Joseline, she turned over a new leaf, so she expect for everybody to turn over a new leaf with her. So let's see. A little later on, Joseline, she meets up with Stevie J. Joseline wears some of the tackiest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just a whole bunch of foolishness put together at one time, but whatever. She comes in, we see the baby, Bonnie Bella. Bonnie Bella looks just like Stevie. All Stevie kids look like him. Girls and the boys. Shade, maybe. So, no, I'm saying Stevie J is a handsome man, but okay. We're gonna let that go. So anyway, they're having moments and sitting down on the couch talking. Joseline and Stevie shooting the shit. Now, Joseline, she was just like, I heard you got another Puerto Rican artist on Danger Zone on the label. You said I was gonna be the only Latin artist. She was just like, yeah, man. I got Estelita on the art. She was like, it don't matter. I'm supposed to be the only Latin artist, only Latina artist, and that's it. So Joseline also tells Stevie that you can go ahead and put me back on the label. And the truth of the matter is that I make the best music with you. And she made it clear that she is going to be the only international star that's going to be working with Stevie. International star. Denial is what that is. That's a sickness. That is a sickness that woman had. Like when Joseline and Stevie had their show, and she was saying something about she just got finished dancing with her choreographer, and she's gonna say something like I want to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the guy agreed. Yeah, you're gonna get your star on the Hollywood. Sickness. That's an illness. If Joseline gets a fucking star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I want my goddamn star. It's as simple as that. Give me a star, since you just giving them out clearly, because she got one. If she gets one, give me one. That's what I say. Foolishness. And so Joseline want him to set, Stevie to set a damn date for them to set up a wedding, child. She was like, you got your wife back. And so she feeling some kind of way about the Panamanian goddess that's in the building. And so Joseline was just like, you need to handle her, drop her off a label, or before I handle her, and I'ma drag her ass. So it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be weird. Now the ending scene, let me just finish them all out. I'm not really going in order. So the ending scene was Stevie J. He meets up with the daughters, and which is Savannah and something else. So Stevie J, Joseline, and the daughters meet up. Joseline, first of all, she did apologize to the daughters, which was nice, because Joseline don't like to apologize. She was just like, I do apologize for everything that I said. I was wrong. And the daughter was just like, well, do you think that, makes up for what you said or what you did? She was like, no, of course not. I don't think so. I don't think it make up for it. And then the daughters, they started kind of going down. She was just like, but what about all the stuff I done did? I've been pregnant by that man before, and he told me to get an abortion. Steve was just like, I didn't tell you to get an abortion, y'all. You pretty much coached her to get an abortion, Stevie. Yes, she did. It was still ultimately her decision, but you coached her basically. You was insinuating that she should get an abortion, so she got one. Talk about your career, yada yada. I don't want no baby right now, yada yada. Okay. So the younger daughter, she was just like, I don't care. That's my sister. All the shit you done did and yada yada. And Jocelyn was just like, you do know I could beat you up, right? So she gets up and starts to cry, goes out. I mean, I understand that's your sister. That's a little girl. So she's just taking up for her little baby sister. I understand that, but ultimately, it's your daddy's fucked up decision, and you should just I mean, if you want to not fool with your daddy, that's fine over her. But your daddy's still your daddy. He's clearly still flawed. And I mean, it is what it is. What y'all do in that kind of situation? Where your daddy's finna marry a stepmama that you legit can't stand, that done all kind of shit to the family, and would you cut your daddy off? Would you just stop talking to your daddy altogether because he's messing around with the she devil? What would you do? So anyway, that was the end of that with Jocelyn and Stevie them. Um, Also Estelita, she had a scene with Mimi, which was kind of funny. Because she asked how was Jamaica, and we damn found out um that Mimi and Estelita, they meet up and have a scene, and Mimi found out that Estelina and Carly still have an issue because Carly kind of came at her, was just like, oh, interesting, and yada yada yada. But Mimi's only fooling with Estelita because she can't stand Jocelyn. So that's the only reason why she's excited that this new spice that came into the mix to hopefully try to, get rid of Jocelyn, because of course she can't stand Jocelyn. So Estelita, she was like, yeah, how was Jamaica? Mimi was like, oh, Jamaica was beautiful and all this. And she was like, Carly was twerking. Estelita was just like, at her age, she twerking. I kind of like this Estelita girl, but I just don't have that much energy to try to get to know somebody else new. That's all. But I kind of like her. Her little shade and stuff. It's just funny with the whole accent and stuff. She's a beautiful girl, but whoever did her ass is wrong. She didn't go to Dr. Miami or whoever these girls go to. Her ass look real, like it's like those plates finna fall on out and get infected. And just hit the dirt, hit the sand, girl, hit the sand. So anywhere they're talking and shooting the shit. Estelita's trying to convince Mimi that Stevie J is a changed man. He done found Jesus. He done found somebody, and Mimi just starts laughing. And apparently, Stevie J ain't tried to hit on Estelita yet, but of course it's coming. And Mimi's just along for the ride. Mimi ain't got nothing to do, child. She don't. So she's just along for the ride, as we know. This whole time though, during this episode of Love and Hip Hop, they're promoting Peacharitas. The Limeritas, Peacharitas, Cranaritas, Graperitas, whatever. The beer, and they had this whole scene where the girls would give these fans a makeover. The girls, I mean Mimi and Carly Red. They picked out two fans of each one of them, and they gave them makeovers and was talking to them the whole time. And so, yeah. So it was cute, I guess. Um, Dime and Carly Red, they met up and had a scene where Carly, she's just loves Jamaica. She wished she was still there in Jamaica, and they had a scene where she cooks some Mexican food or Jamaican food, whatever. Um, and they was talking, and Dime was just like, Carly, you is messy, but I really would love for you to be as happy as me right now, because I'm engaged, y'all. I never would have thought that me, Dime, would be engaged. So, me neither, beloved, but stranger things have happened. There's something flying in here. I hate the summertime, y'all. That's one confession about me. I hate the summertime because I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot. I'm a big dude. I've just always sweat a lot my whole life. So when the summertime comes, I'm just constant. And then I'm down here in the south, so it's just unbearable. It really, really is sometimes. But anyway, when you have Ken folks coming in and out, the door be flying open, insects just flying in. Close my damn door. What are you gonna do? Um, so they had a whole scene, and it was cute, and Dime's just really trying to get Carly to understand. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Got a snipe. We're just trying to get Carly to understand that she really think that y'all like you, yada yada. Carly trying to hit the shit. Carly had the scene, child, with Caesar. And Carly, she cooked breakfast for him. She had this lingerie moment. It was actually cute on her. And they're talking, and Caesar was just like, "Well, tell me why, Carly, before you start licking all on me. Tell me why." I found out from the blogs, and I'm seeing all kinds of pictures that you over there in Jamaica with your ex man. And she was just like, I mean, they showed up. I don't want Jock. They showed up on their own. Like, I can't control that. Like, I'm not thinking about Jock. We didn't do nothing. Nothing happened. And he was just like, I know you brought me there just to make him jealous last week. She was like, no, I wasn't. It was just like a ha get back at him for all the stuff he done did to me. And, you know, Caesar got a brain. He's smart. He know what Carly's doing. I don't necessarily know. I don't know if Carly's that serious about Caesar. But if she says that she is, then I guess she is. Of course, I don't really believe the shit, but whatever. It ain't my place to say. Because Carly is an attention whore. She'll do anything for attention, for a little spotlight, a little fame. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. You want fame? That's what it costs, sis. So, who knows what the hell Carla's red intentions are, but you know, he picks her up and it was just like, don't let it happen again. I'll take her upstairs, and you know, she bumping her head the whole damn time on the way up the steps. Whatever. Let's see. So Rod, he had a little scene with Logan. Now we met Logan. Now they said word on the street is that Logan is Rashida's cousin, allegedly. But you know, I don't know for sure. I'm just saying though. They paid Logan come down there like he was the daddy, yada yada. So anyway, Logan, which is Jasmine's ex-boyfriend, who apparently is the stalker. They messed around in high school, and that was it apparently. He meets up with Rod, which is Jasmine's current, along with Kiana's current. They're in a polyamorous relationship, whatever. Y'all help me out in the comments. How do you say that? Polyamorous, polygramorous, perpendicular relationship. Whatever the hell, darling. Look, I was bad in second grade. I mean bad like in good. I was the best speller in second grade. But after that, it kind of faded off. Faded. Baby, you're faded. Baby, you're faded. Faded. You go. And you go. And you're just an echo. Just an echo. Whisper in my ear. But in the morning, you're not here. So intangible, just like an echo. Let me know who sings that song, and I'll give a shout out next week's review. Name of the song, the artist, what year the album came out, the name of the album. Give me all that. Give you next week's review. Give me all that, some of that. So, what was I talking about? So yeah, Rod and Logan, they meet up and talk, and Logan was just like, "Yo, that's my baby. I think she my baby." They was like cars between each other. I guess Rod was really trying to hear the guy out. He didn't want to hit him or whatever. So Rod was just like, "So I mean, give me some answers. What's up? What's really going on with you? What's tea?" And he was just like, I mean, look, we messed around. Last time we messed around was 2015 in September. Rob was just like, oh, so that we've been together since 2012. And 2015 was of September is when I went off to jail. So that's the last time you messed with her. I was like, yeah. I was like, look at the baby name. The baby name Cannon. She was just like, okay, I feel you. He was like, Logan gives receipts. I wish all these reality shows was like this. That young man brings receipts. He even said, "I know where y'all stay at." He named the address. I was just like, damn. He was just like, well, that's where Jasmine used to stay at before we all three of us moved in together. Jasmine, Rod, and Kiana. And so it was just like, okay. So Rod takes the information back to Jasmine. She's sitting there playing dumb. She's like, when the last time y'all messed around? She said 2015. Remember, Logan said 2015. Oh no, Jasmine says 2014. Logan said 2015. So it's just like, okay, so like, what's going on with you? Like, what's really tea? Yada yada. Just like, oh, I'm not lying, and he gives her the damn DNA test. Talking about, you lying? I don't believe you. This boy got dates. He got addresses. He got birth certificates. Jasmine saying that her and Kirk picked out the name Cannon. Cannon picked out the name Cannon for the little baby. And they got nothing to do with Logan's daddy being named Cannon and yada yada. It's just a whole lot of foolishness, a whole lot of dumb shit going on. I really wish these people just go ahead and take the test. But apparently next week, child, Rashida is gonna be getting some papers. I don't know if that's the DNA paper, the results, or what. But we gonna see, child. It looks like a bunch of mamas is meeting around the table talking. We got Tommy Mama. We gonna see Deb, Mama D, all that, and so this is gonna be a mess. I'm also looking at a scene where it looks like it's gonna be Tammy and Tommy talking, having moments, and they're gonna try to reconcile. Tommy gonna try to reconcile with Dime to get back cool with her, and it's not gonna work because the two gutter snipes together, two very heated personalities together, it's never gonna work. So I think that's pretty much it, y'all. Yeah, I'm about over this DNA test shit. It really is. At this point, I don't think the baby is Kirk's, but who knows? I don't know. I went in their bed with them, shit. They don't pay me enough. And yeah, pretty much all I got out of this episode was I think I'm gonna pick up a pizzeria because it was making it look all good. A pizzeria. I don't think it's anything else to talk about, y'all. I think I pretty much mentioned everything um that was important. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so Dime, she had this little showcase where she was showcasing her song. I don't know who's gonna buy it. Somebody on Peachtree Street, but she's doing her song, and we see all the girls are there to support her. We see Sierra, the glam bar owner. Ain't nobody seen Sierra. Ain't nobody seen Moriah, her assistant, with that bad blonde wig, looking like Azalea Banks. So maybe somebody took her out permanently. I hope not. So all the girls are there. So we got Mimi, Sierra, Carly, Dime. Mimi, Sierra, Carly, Dime. I think that's it. So then, and Melissa. So then Estelita, always Melissa, child. And then Estelita, she ends up walking in, pooching in. She's like, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's tea?" It was just like, "Oh, nothing. Hooker, what you doing?" Carly was just like, "You know what, Estelita, Enchilada, whatever your name is. I want to apologize to you because I was just mad at you." And Estelina was just like, "Yeah, I don't understand why you're mad." And Carly was just like, "Well, it was just a lot going on. And I'm trying to get back cool with Jocelyn and stay in her good graces. You working with Stevie. Everybody who Stevie works with, it's just always a big mess." And Estelita was just like, "But that has nothing to do with me, though. Why do you involve yourself in me? That's just me and Stevie's issue. Me and Stevie not sleeping together." Before you know it, Carly throws a damn plate of vegetables in this child's face. I was done. I was just like, really, Carly? Really? And security's always near. Like, ain't nobody gonna, like, come on. Carly does stuff when it's convenient to her. Carly's not a fighter. She's that girl that after everybody done jump somebody, she runs up and kicks them while they're down. They run off. That's Carly. So I'm just like, well, I'll be damned. Carly done snuck her in one. The girl is upset, and then all of a sudden, I guess somehow Estelita, she, by mistake, she throws a drink on Sierra, the glam bar owner, and then she tries to fight the girl, and Estelita swinging at her, and it was just a mess. They take Carly, pick her ass up, and take her out the building. And then Estelita, she goes out the back door. Melissa follows behind Estelita because she wants to sleep with her. She's just like, hey, 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 baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? Estelita's upset and mad, which I understand. Mimi comes out the door. She low-key gets into it with Mimi. It's just like, yeah. Melissa was just like, well, Joseline. And she was like, oh, I don't fucking know why you is messing with Joseline. I don't know why Carly's messing with Joseline. And I just feel bad for Estelita. Estelita's going to be dragged into this whole mess. Um, so I just hope she puts her boxing gloves on and got some good knee pads. Because it's just going to be a mess. Poor thing. But, she looked like she was going to cry and Mimi hugged her and stuff. And I guess Melissa left and gonna try to sleep with her or whatever. So it was just crazy. It was just like, Carly, you really are something else. You really are. But according to Estelita, every time she see Carly, it's gonna be something. And that's what they say. So we'll see. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki Google Plus. Follow me on Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter. At ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. ITSKINGWORLD on Facebook. All that good stuff. All my information will always be in the bottom bar below, darling. I love you so much. I really do.